Welcome back to more Sunday League football. If you enjoy Sunday League football, get this in your diary. It's not just Mondays now, it's Thursdays as well, plus your Sundays and Wednesdays for extras. So anyway, more Sunday League football is going to follow the journey of our reserve team. A couple of questions to get out of the way. Will they ever play the first team? Yes, a friendly is scheduled for the 3rd of September. And are they in the same league? Yes, they are in the same league, but they're in a lower division. Division 4, to be precise. Today, it's an exciting one. It's their first ever outing, and they're playing a team called Mustard Worms. As I said in the Sunday League Extra, it's an interesting name for a football team. As for this football team, let's find out the starting lineup for today. Okay, we're going to start in between the sticks. An old face, it is of course Frank. We've got a back three of Gonzo, Ainsley and Pep. Left wing back, we've got Sam. Right wing back is Hassan. In the midfield, it's Charlie, Too Good and Liam, with Wazza and Greavesy up top. On the bench today, plenty of faces. Obviously, this is a friendly, so it's roll on, roll off. We've got Alfie, Sam's nephew. We've got Bill, whose name's Lee, but we call him Bill. We've got Jamal, Hassan's twin. We've got Jordan, good friend of ours from school, and also my better-looking brother. Of course, you know Kev, he's going to be managing the reserves for this year. He's got an injury at the moment, but he may come on at the end. And finally, Perry, you've seen him before. Featured in a recent six-a-side video we did, smashed it. So this is it, ladies and gentlemen. As the title suggests, a new era. You guys already know a handful of this team. The new guys you're going to get to know over the course of the season during the Sunday League Extras and of course these games as well. I'm really happy to bring you more Sunday League football. Let's do this.
It might be one of theirs and one of ours.
And so first action of the game is with our opponents, Mustard Worms. They've actually got names on the back of their shirts, so I will quote them if I see them. But it's through to the 31 there, and Frank is off of his line. He's completely clattered the lad there, but he did get the ball in the process. We've got throwing this near side from Gay Fish, number 91. South Park fans will probably appreciate that. He goes back to 14. He goes right back home. Good pressure from Too Good there. Keeper sends it out to the defender on that far side. He's not going to be happy with that as Sam wins it back for us. We've got a couple of options inside, and he tries to put it to Wazza, but that's cut out by the 42, and that goes out for a corner. And that corner is taken short by Sam into Charlie, given back to Sam, who sends this one into the box, and that is headed away. Picked up by the number 20 here. He looks to flick it on, but Liam's there with the block. Plays it inside to Hassan, and here's a perfectly weighted ball from him into Greavesy. 1-on-1 with the keeper, but it's a great save from him there. Did really well to get down low there to deny us of an opening goal. Up the other end now, it's a throw-in from Mustard Worms. Headed out by Liam, out to the number 14. That's done all right there, to be fair to him. He's chested it down, but he's given far too much time to get the shot in. But from there, Frank, no chance. And with a great opportunity up the other end to go 1-0 up, we find ourselves 1-0 down. And kick off. So it's really important our heads do not drop. Very early days, enough time to get back into this as Too Good plays it forward to Greavesy here. Does well to hang on to the ball as he plays it out to this near side where Hassan is. He sticks it forward for Wazza. One more for Charlie there, but it's a good tackle by the 42, and that goes out for another corner. Good play from the boys. That corner is then sent in by Charlie, but easily dealt with by the Mustard Worms defence. Charlie involved once again now, playing it out to this near side where Liam is. He looks up and spots the run of Wazza as it's nodded on here past the keeper. Wazza looks to be in on goal here, but the flag has gone up. It wouldn't have gone in anyway, unfortunately, but interesting decision there. If he was offside, it was the defender that nodded it on, unless he was offside from Liam's first kick, but who's going to know? Anyway, we continue to dominate the possession as Ainsley sticks the ball out to that far side where Sam is. He gets it under control, spots Greavesy in a little bit of space next to him, and even more space, you've got Wazza on this near side, who's got plenty of time to do something here. Cuts inside of his man and plays it across to Greavesy.
Yeah! Shoot the fucking net! Shoot the fucking net, Rick!
Let's fucking throw it, Lino!
As you can see, the ref has denied it. It's going to be a corner, but good work from Wazza as he put it across to Greavesy, who smashed it in off the bar. It does actually ripple the net, which would suggest it is a goal, but this particular net is hanging a little bit low. At the time, I thought it simply bounced on the line and came back out. Looking at this, I'm still no better off. What do you think, guys? Goal? No goal? Let us know in the poll above. So the solution following that is to drag the net out a little bit more. Greavesy understandably not happy. He was denied a goal last week in Manchester. That was for offside. This time, controversy. Moving on, it's a big route one kick from the keeper, looking for the number 17 there as it goes over Gonzo's head, but Ainsley's on hand to clear that out for the corner. That corner is then whipped in by our opponents, and on the end of it once again is Ainsley to clear. Here's Ainsley getting involved once again as he takes on the 31. He's not used to playing at centre back, so there's always a want to go forward, but he's done well there to put it out to Liam and get back to his position. He then plays it forward for Too Good, who lets it run for Hassan. He then fizzes a lovely ball into the box, but no one can get on the end of it. 25 does, and he sticks that one out for the corner. So it's Charlie that's left to deliver this one into the box. On the end of it is Greavesy, but he sees his efforts sail way over the bar. We're still bossing the possession in this game, looking for our first ever goal. But as good as we've been going forward, the final ball just hasn't been there, like this one from Hassan. And we've got to be switched on as well, because Mustard Worms seem pretty quick on the counter. Just like here as 20 puts it through to the 31, who seems to be in, but Gonzo does well to get back. He put that out for a throw. So that's number 20, Laceless he goes by the name of, as he receives the ball back from the throw-in, takes on Hassan here, but loses out to Charlie, who sticks it forward. A little bit behind on the camera, but we've caught up. It's Wazza that puts it through to Greavesy, who's much stronger than his opponent here. In on goal, outside of the foot. It's a lovely strike, but it's just round the wrong side of the post. Unlucky. Important to remember, we've got lots of people ready to come on. So we've got Bill here, number 7, and 67, Alfie. In fact, we've got Jamal on this near side, number 10, replacing his brother, who was wearing number 11. Talking of 11, he sticks it over for the 31. Gonzo goes down there. Space for the 31 to shoot, but he sees his effort go well over. I know people keep moaning when I say Wover is wide and over, but I just want to explain it because it sounds like I've got a speech problem. Anyway, we carry on with Ainsley, who's got a bit of a delivery on him. We might be using that later on in the game. He puts it forward for Wazza, who goes over, and that is going to be a free kick on the edge. So it's Greasy that steps up to take this one straight into the wall, poor by his standards, and that is cleared by our opponents. Jamal now with a throw-in on this near side into Greavesy. Holds the ball well up here as he looks to get beyond his man. He shoots from such a tight angle, but gets the shot on target, but it's a save from the keeper. Another substitution, we've got Wazza making way for Perry up top. Meanwhile, we've got a throw-in on this near side into the 91. Gay Fish, who sticks it into the box. He's headed away by Ainsley there. Number 17 looks to get it under. Battling with his opposite number, Charlie, there. He's got a foot on that as well as it goes out for a corner. Corner's whipped in, and that is simply into the arms of Frank, who's looking to get us on the counter straight away. He puts it out to that far side where Jordan is. He's only just come onto the field to replace Sam. He plays it forward to Perry on the halfway line, who spots Greavesy here. It's a little bit overhit, and that is straight into the keeper's arms. Here's Bill now picking the ball up in the midfield. He's got Jamal to the right of him, Charlie to the left. Opts for Charlie as he makes his way over the halfway line. He's got pressure from our opponents, but gets beyond them there. It's a good run as he gets the shot in, but he's dragged that well wide. On the goal kick, it's sent out to that far side, flicked up by the number 17 here, headed on by the 31, and brought down by Ainsley. Nice little touch inside to get beyond his man, and that's played forward. Luckily, just beyond the man there, into Bill. Bill then spots Perry in a little bit of space. Great touch to get beyond the number 2, and he hits it with the left.
Yes!
What happens when you take Wazza off?
Yeah. Typical, wasn't it?
Oh, Wazza, you played your part, don't worry. But let's have another look at it. History has been written. Perry is the first ever goal scorer for the reserves. It was a good touch, and we know he's got a lethal left foot. Well, you don't know, but you know now. Look at that. Straight past the keeper. And he is happy with that, I tell you. So 1-1, let's kick off. And it's not long before we're knocking on the door again. Jordan with the throw, headed by number 5. Falls to Greavesy, across the box for Perry. Oh! Here's Bill now, who's done really well since he's come on. He's been dragged back by the number 20 there, and that is going to be a free kick. Here's Ainsley with that delivery as well. Good ball, but just over Pep's head, and Perry can't get onto it either. Here's 14, the goal scorer for Mustard Worms, looking to play it forward to Laceless, but that is cut out by Charlie as he brings it forward. Plays it out to Jamal on this near side. Liam's become the new Wayne as it's laid off for Charlie.
Yes.
Yeah!
Quality.
Mustard Worms 1, Palmers FC 2, and you're probably thinking, what the hell is that celebration from Charlie? I'll definitely ask him next time I see him. But we have not stopped attacking in this first half, and we've definitely got the reward. A decent goal from Charlie, edge of the box. It doesn't get more top bins than that, does it? Get in there. Kick off. Our opponent's looking for a bit of a response here as the ball's thrown into number 20, Laces. I'd be really disappointed if his boots do have laces. I think they do. I've heard Ainsley calling him Velcro Boy for the most part. It's all good fun. Anyway, he's won himself a free kick, which he steps up to take here, and on the end of that to clear is Ainsley. The wrong way, though.
50p Ed.
50p Ed indeed as the ball's sent in towards that back post. No one on the end of it. Goal kick. And that is pretty much all your action for the first half.
Great half, boys.
Well played, boys.
Superb half, boys.
Yeah, I agree. Great half from the boys. Lots of positivity around. It's good to see. There's Charlie with his celebration again. But so far, so good. Don't forget, you can own the kit that we wear home and away. Now available. I think a lot of the orders have shipped since filming this. Big thanks to Kit Locker for sponsoring us for this season. You can find our shirts on palmersfc.co.uk. If you do purchase a kit, be sure to send us your photos using the hashtag PalmersFCKit. We'll feature them right here in the videos. Give you a little shout out. And also, you'll be in the hat to win a £25 coupon to spend on the store. Anyway, back to this one. A lot of happy faces there. Happy to be part of this team, part of this setup, and obviously winning. Score stands at 2-1, 45 minutes to go. Let's crack on with the second half. Over the far side, we've got Pep throwing it forward. It comes off the header number 14 into Perry, who tries the overhead kick from the edge of the box. He's full of confidence. I'm sure one will go in one day. And the trend of the game continues. In possession, pressing forward with Liam as he plays it in towards Too Good. Cut out by the number 2. Brought down by Perry here as he knocks it over the top for Too Good. Gets it under. Number 2's there to block it. And that goes out for a corner. And here's Jamal with the corner over the far side. Gonzo gets his head to it. It comes off of Perry, who gets it under control. Hits it.
Yes! That's what they
So Perry's at it again. He's got the brace. He's on the hat trick now. Can he grab it? We shall find out. But it was a good corner from Jamal. The height of Gonzo really came into play there. We'll be looking for him from corners from now on. But quick feet from Perry to get the ball back. And you're not going to miss from there, are you? It's Mustard Worms 1, Palmer's FC 3. And kick-off. Here come our opponents now looking for that response as it's played forward to number 17 on this near side. But Gonzo shows him the way. Sticks that one out for a throw. Great encouragement from the lads as well. More pressure from our opponents now. A route 1 kick from the keeper. It's pretty much 2-on-2 back there. Gonzo's missed it as the ball's played into the box to number 0. I've never said that before. He gets it under and Frank's there to nick it off of him. 0 then tries to block Frank. Sorry, mate, don't do that. You're going to get tripped up. And it's pretty much route 1 tactics. Frank now with the ball down to the other end. It's Perry, the number 9, getting on the end of it, touching it past the number 10 as he's in on goal. Pokes it past the keeper, but he's hit the post. Literally inches away from a debut hat-trick. Unlucky, son. Here's Laceless now, the 20 for our opponents, putting that ball into the box. Oh, Pep's missed it. Forwards in on goal, but Frank's off his line to make the slide tackle. Pep then brings it away and plays it forward to Alfie. 44 reads that ball, gets beyond Alfie. Lovely footwork to get past Pep. Hits it, but that is over the bar. Over the far side now, it's a throw-in from our opponents. Pep's off the field. I'm not too sure who he's replaced. I think it's Wazza that's come onto the field, but it's fallen to Lee, but we call him Bill, but his name's Lee, and he's in the back of the net. And Palmer's FC Reserves number 7 has opened his account on his debut. And you've got to remember, this video thing, filming football, is still brand new to a lot of these lads, especially Bill, who's one of the newer faces in the team. But it was Perry that knocked it across. I think it was intended for Tuga, but it did fall to Bill. We've got it under control here. Hits it with that left foot of his. Keeper, not a chance. And the score is now Mustard Worms 1, Palmer's FC 4. Let's kick off. It's just been goals, goals, goals in Sunday League this week. If you didn't check out the first team's one, there was plenty of goals in that one. Plenty of goals in this one as well. And we could have another here as Two Good looks to get through. It's fallen to Perry on the edge here. Great technique for the shot. Keeper is equal to it this time. And still we keep on going. Gonzo with a defensive clearance there. It's fallen up to Too Good and knocks it down for Perry. Falls back to Too Good. Puts the ball into the box. And the ball's fallen to Hassan on that far side. He's got it under control, but he's off balance and can't get the shot in. But we've got the corner. Here's Hassan with a good delivery into the box. On the end of it is Greavesy, but he sees his effort go wide. He's still looking for a goal, and that's most likely where it's going to come from, having dropped back to centre-back. Here come Mustard Worms now, but it's Ainsley with a no-nonsense clearance straight up the field. Looks like the ball's going to be going out. Charlotte on the camera. Frank's misses, seems to have lost it. That ball does blend into the grass, I must say, but it's Perry that's kept it in here as he cuts it back for Hassan as he gets it under control. He spots Bill in space over there, but that's cut out by the defender, and that is out for a corner. Here's Too Good now with the delivery up towards that back post. Perry with the header back into the box for Hassan to poke it past the keeper, but it's not going to count. Well spotted from the ref. You'll see Perry at the back with the nudge on the 20 there as he headed it across to Hassan. Here comes Hassan now. He's really come into the game in this second half as he puts a ball through to Perry, but that's a little bit overhit, and the keeper's there to get Mustard Worms on their way. But as they do so, Wazza's there with the pressure to win the ball back. It's in for Perry here. And there you have it, hat-trick hero on his debut. You must have heard the calls in the background, bang it, and he definitely did there. And this goal comes from pretty much nothing. I explained it on Monday, it's all about pressure. Wazza did that, and he's got us into a position as the ball bounced through to Perry here. Still a lot to do, but he's been allowed time to get it under control and tee this one up on his right. And anyone that knows Perry or has seen him play before, we featured him in the six-a-side video a while ago, you would know that he's got an absolutely lethal shot. I still don't actually know what his weakest foot is. Who knows, maybe he doesn't have one. But what we do know is it's Mustard Worms 1, Palmer's FC 5. Let's kick off. So we continue with some quick feet from the number 7 in the middle there. He gives it to the number 20, Laceless, who gets sandwiched between Sam and Charlie there, and that's going to be a free kick, which is then taken. It's sent into the box. Bit of a mismatch in height there as the striker is allowed to get a head on it. Frank with a very interesting dive. But luckily for us, it does go wide of the goal. Looks like Kev's put his kit on. He hasn't played since last season when he injured himself. But the ball is over here to Perry on his left there, but he's hit that well over. Maybe it is his right that's stronger. And that is Perry's last contribution to the game. Well done, that man. A hat-trick on his debut. Here's Greasy now looking to deal with this ball at the back. Number 0 is putting him under pressure. It's played down the line, but picked up by the 20. Laceless gets beyond Ainsley there. Hits it. It's a good goal as well. It's past Frank. He's disappointed in that. Are we seeing a late comeback? It's Mustard Worms 2, Palmer's FC 5. Kick off. Here's Ainsley now pumping a ball into the box. It's headed away here, but it's only as far as Jamal. He gets it under control. Hits it with his right. It's taken the deflection and hits the post. It's fallen back out to him, but they're quick to put him under pressure, and it's eventually cleared by our opponents. Here's Gonzo now on this near side with a throw. Back to Charlie on the halfway line as he gets past the first man here. Makes his way forward and pokes that down the line to Sam. Sam then delivers a good ball towards that back post there, but it's cleared by our opponents. It falls to Jamal here as he wins the ball over 0 as he gets it to Wazza. He hits it, but that is blocked. Headed away by the 44, but only as far as Greavesy here, who's going to take a shot late on in this game, but that is well over. And that was, in fact, the last action of the game. And there you have it, Ends Mustard Worms 2, Palmer's FC Reserves 5. It's a winning start for this team. I don't think any of us expected the performance that we did, especially as it's our first time playing against a team that's been around for a few years now. The reserve team was a thing that we were toying with halfway through last season. A lot of time and effort has gone into making this happen. It's just good that it's finally here. And I really hope you can get behind these boys as well as the first team as well. We're one club. And you know what? Because we got the two teams, it's not long until you get another Sunday League Extra and another Sunday League game. We're proper bashing out the videos at the moment, so if you don't want to miss any of them, make sure you are subscribed. Don't forget to drop a like on this video as well, and we will see you in the next one.